Hello and welcome to Soul for today's video. Today's video is a request. Somebody asked me for the solution to this one, which is Hanayama, cast Equa. I did check on YouTube if there are some solutions, and they do exist, but I found them quite confusing. So here's mine, which is detailed, with a lot of comments, a lot of tips, and I hope this is gonna help.
So here's the beast. So how does this work? So you have a cage with two rings in there. One ring has a marking, it's written Hanayama Equa here, and the other one is blank. And also you have, for each ring, you have a little pin here preventing you from moving easily in there. But you can move it's not so easy, but you can move, because if you put each pin at the middle of this section, this, and the middle of the other section, then you can actually, and it went even without you wanting it, you can actually push down and navigate those pins. Push down the pin a little bit, so you can actually orientate your puzzle pretty easily and navigate where you want. Keep focus on the same pin, and then you won't get lost. It's easy to get lost, and then you can continue. Keep watching the same pin. You can really navigate anywhere you want, no problem. There's something blocking you, so, but navigating into this cage has no reason. Well, there's a reason, because all these arms are not all equally thick. For instance, those three arms are rather thick compared to some others that can be a little bit thinner. So you want to orientate your rings according to the thin arms of the cage. So the first thing first is you have to find one center with at least two thin or thinner arms. Let's say here those two look pretty thin to me, and you are going to orientate your rings. Just a second, you're gonna put them back. This happens already. So as to have your two thin, let's say those two are thin, I don't know. Okay, let's say those two are thin. Also you have, how can I say, lots of optical illusions on this one. This, well, it's also a problem. So you want to orientate your rings with those two arms at the bottom like this, and you want your Equa ring opening to be right here on this bottom right arm. So we're gonna orientate it the way you want, like a little bit like this. I have to mention also that I'm watching the puzzle through the camera LCD screen, and it's not always easy to see what I'm doing, so be a little bit nice to me. Okay, I want to go here, so I have to push this one also down. Almost there. A little bit more. Okay. This one back. Okay. This one has to go down. This is gonna be maybe the longest and the most frustrating part of it, so don't worry. Okay. Not waiting. It's not willing to do what I want. Go down. Okay. Then it's not over, because you want this pin here to be in this side. So I'm gonna move it again a little. Okay, not too much, because after it's difficult to put back, as you can see. Okay, so we have the Equa ring, which has its opening on this branch, and the pin from the blank ring is here towards you. What you're going to do now is you're going to pull here. Notice that here should be flat. This is the Equa ring, and this is B flat, and this is like T shape here. When you pull, you have to be careful also that the pin stays on the right side, but it's not difficult to move the pin from here to there. Okay. Then once you like this is the center that we want to keep. You want to turn the pin from the blank ring clockwise like this. Slowly let go on this one and put it at the middle here. Then your position for this, the opening of the blank ring to be on this arm. So you go just slowly, nicely, and put the pin at the bottom. If it doesn't go at the bottom, it's for a very simple reason. It's because the Equa ring is bothering you. The Equa ring, if it's too high, like this, it's not gonna go. If it's too on the right, it's not gonna go. It has to be on the left and really, really low. And then you match the opening, and then it goes nicely. Once you're done with that, you disengage the blank ring from this arm, and you turn it a little bit like this, because we're going to engage it to that arm. To do this, you put the Equa ring on the right, and as you can see the Equa ring right here, I'm gonna get closer. There's a little cut here, the corner is cut. It allows you to turn your Equa ring this way, and then you can engage. Put the other ring on this arm like this, just a little. It's enough. If it doesn't go higher, just bring the Equa ring also together, and it's gonna go almost completely. Then you want to turn the Equa ring for its opening to be at the bottom, because we're gonna pull out the Equa ring. So sometimes it doesn't turn here, so you can try to turn the other way, move a little bit the blank ring, and you get there. And now it's right here. You wanna, so we have the blank ring, the Equa ring ready to go out, but it doesn't go out. A little bit. Don't put too much strength. The trick is to do this, to push the Equa ring toward your left while pulling up. Sometimes you're gonna have troubles with it. I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna do it back because of this edge here that has to be right. That is sometimes open, so I'm gonna show this back to you. Or maybe when you do the solution for the other way, you're gonna be able to do it. But technically, you have to be careful, okay, that this edge here is not too close or at the bottom. And putting everything, so you go like this, push, and it should go away. Then you're almost free. Turn this around, keeping your Equa ring this way, and first part is almost done. Put them back to back, and you go through this. Then you just rotate one and it goes away, and you are done for the first part. So now let's put everything back together. So you take your two rings, without shaking the camera too much, and you're going to put them just to engage one into the other like this. You can also do the opposite. It doesn't really matter. Usually I do like this. Turn them face to face like this, and then go through again. And you're going to hold and grab the blank ring, and be careful that this edge is towards you. Then you take the cage, find two rather thin arms like those two, and you engage the blank ring on the arm that's on the right. You want also to have your Equa ring on the top. It's not very easy, and sometimes I struggle to do this. Sometimes just shaking the thing can help. There's a position for that, and I forgot it. So, okay, that's the position. Right here. And then your Equa ring is on the top. Then, once you like this, you put this with the edge towards you, the opening towards the top. We're still working on those two arms. Get everything close. You put in the Equa ring like this. And here's the trick. You want this to be 45 degrees. And be careful that the arm is a little bit inside the opening, not like this, because it's not gonna work, but like that, yes, and 45 degrees. Then you're going to engage, sliding all along till 45 degrees and get your Equa ring inside. Sometimes it's gonna be a little of a struggle, especially if your puzzle is brand new, but shouldn't be a problem. Keep an eye on this. You don't want it to be like that. This is wrong here. You really want this to be, so I put it wrong, of course it's going to be a problem. Okay, you really want this one to be like that, with this arm a little bit inside this opening. Then you're going to push slowly, and your Equa ring a little bit, even a lot, on your left. Then push everything slowly down. You have to be careful that this is a little bit away because of this edge here that's gonna prevent you, and normally everything goes down like this. Once you like this, you're going to turn your Equa ring a little bit. If it doesn't turn completely one way, you can turn the other way. If it doesn't completely turn the way you want, you can also raise or lower the other ring. That's gonna free the Equa ring the way you want. What you want to do is you want to cut a corner that is right here to be against the arm here, and then you slowly going to turn it to your right. What's going to happen is that normally your blank ring is gonna get free of its arm. If it doesn't, once you reach the end, you got a little bit back up, back down, and you see it's free now. Once it's free, you are going to get your Equa ring a little bit higher, and you want the pin from the blank ring to be on the top like this. How you do this? I'm going to show you. You're going to engage a little bit your blank ring on the other arm, the third one we haven't used. Keep your Equa ring at the center and low, and normally this pin is going to go like this without any problem. You can see the pin here. Then you're going to rotate everything counterclockwise. If it doesn't go easily, you just move your Equa ring, and once it's in front of the Equa ring, you finish and you close your two rings and your puzzle. You close your two rings, I said, and your puzzle is down to its original state.
So that's it. I hope I did my part and helped a little bit. See you next time for next video. Bye bye.